Hey everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to another fresh and exciting video about Pi Network. Today, we're going to talk about something very important and very interesting, the upcoming upgrade that could completely change the direction of the Pi ecosystem. Yes, I'm talking about the potential arrival of Protocol 23 and the major node updates that are currently in progress. Recently, Pi Network shared an official update stating that they are now one step closer to full decentralization. This announcement is connected to the migration of their node software and the preparation for the next major version upgrade. If you've been following Pi Network closely, you already know that decentralization is one of the core goals of this entire project. And today's discussion revolves around how close they actually are to achieving that vision. Let's first understand what this really means in simple terms. When we talk about decentralization in blockchain, we're talking about removing dependency on a single central server or authority. In a centralized system, if one major server goes down, gets hacked, or is controlled by a government or institution, the entire system can collapse. That's the weakness of centralized infrastructure. Decentralized blockchains solve this problem by distributing operations across multiple independent nodes. A node is basically a computer that participates in maintaining the blockchain network. These nodes validate transactions, record ledger data, and help keep the network secure. Instead of relying on one single server, the responsibility is shared across thousands of computers worldwide. This is the backbone of blockchain technology. Pi Network has also built its ecosystem around nodes. Many users run Pi nodes on their personal computers. When someone runs a node, their computer contributes processing power and resources to the network. In return, they may receive rewards in the form of Pi coins. This concept is similar to crypto mining, although Pi's model is designed to be more energy efficient compared to traditional proof-of-work systems like Bitcoin. The latest update confirms that migration to protocol version 19.6 has been successfully completed. Now the team is preparing for version 19.9, which is described as the final step before moving to version 20. This is important because version 20 appears to be closely linked with the preparation for protocol 23. The upgrade that many in the community have been waiting for since it was first mentioned months ago. For a long time, there were no visible updates about Protocol 23, and many community members started questioning whether progress was being made at all. But this recent node upgrade shows that back-end development has been ongoing. Sometimes, progress in blockchain projects is not always visible on the surface. Major infrastructure improvements often happen quietly before a big announcement is made. Now, you might wonder, why is this node upgrade such a big deal? The reason is simple. Before implementing a major protocol change, the network infrastructure must be fully ready. Nodes must be upgraded, operators must update their software, and the ecosystem must be technically stable. If the node layer is not prepared, launching a new protocol version could cause instability. Protocol 23 is believed to be based on improvements connected to the Stellar framework. Stellar is known for fast, low-cost transactions and strong support for financial applications. If Pi integrates more deeply with a Stellar-based structure, it could open the door to significant enhancements. One of the most talked about possibilities linked to Protocol 23 is the activation of smart contracts. Smart contracts would allow developers to build decentralized applications on Pi Network. This would move Pi beyond being just a mined token and transform it into a functional blockchain ecosystem. Imagine decentralized apps, financial tools, marketplaces, and real utility built directly on Pi's network. That's where the long-term value lies. There is also speculation about faster migration processes and improvements in KYC verification. The team has already stated that artificial intelligence tools are being implemented to accelerate KYC approvals. If AI systems are properly integrated, it could significantly reduce waiting times for users who are still pending verification. Another major development that has been hinted at is the launch of a decentralized exchange within the Pi ecosystem. A decentralized exchange would allow users to trade assets directly without relying on centralized platforms. This would strengthen the ecosystem and reduce dependency on external exchanges. If a DX launch coincides with Protocol 23 activation, we could see a major shift in how Pi operates internally. Now let's address something many people are concerned about. Price fluctuations. Recently, the crypto market has experienced volatility. It's important to understand that market corrections are not limited to one project. When the broader market falls, most cryptocurrencies follow the trend. For example, even major assets like Bitcoin have seen significant pullbacks compared to previous highs. Crypto markets are influenced by global economic conditions, political tensions, and regulatory changes. Policy shifts in the United States, geopolitical tensions involving Iran, or instability in Venezuela can all impact investor confidence. When uncertainty rises globally, investors often move funds away from high-risk assets like cryptocurrencies. However, long-term adoption trends remain strong. Blockchain technology continues to integrate with emerging technologies like artificial intelligence. As AI systems grow more powerful, blockchain can provide transparency, data integrity, and decentralized coordination. The synergy between AI and blockchain could define the next wave of technological innovation. Countries are investing heavily in AI infrastructure. The United States and China are leading this race, but other nations are also stepping up. India has announced large-scale investments in data centers and AI infrastructure. As global digital infrastructure expands, blockchain use cases will naturally increase. This is where utility-based cryptocurrencies gain importance. The era of purely hype-driven meme coins is gradually fading. In the long run, projects with real-world applications, working infrastructure, and active ecosystems are more likely to survive. If Pi successfully launches smart contracts, accelerates KYC, enables a DX, and fully transitions to Protocol 23, it could position itself as a serious utility-focused blockchain. Of course, development speed is always a topic of debate. Some people feel progress is slow. Others argue that building secure blockchain infrastructure takes time. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. Rushing a protocol upgrade without proper testing can lead to catastrophic failures. Careful, staged implementation may be slower, but it can provide stability. Right now, all signs suggest that the infrastructure strengthening phase is in its final stages. Node operators are being asked to stay updated and prepared for further instructions. That usually means something bigger is approaching. So what should you do as a community member? Stay informed. Keep your node software updated if you're running one. Complete your KYC if possible. Follow official announcements instead of relying only on speculation. And most importantly, understand that blockchain projects are long-term journeys, not overnight success stories. If Protocol 23 launches successfully and introduces smart contracts along with ecosystem expansion, it could mark the beginning of a new chapter for Pi Network. Whether it happens in weeks or months, the groundwork appears to be moving forward. Let me know in the comments what you think about this upcoming upgrade. Are you optimistic about Protocol 23? Do you believe smart contracts will change the future of Pi? I'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to support the channel and stay tuned for more updates. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care and stay informed.